Census data show more than 5 million kids ages 12 to 17 had a diagnosed mental or behavioral health condition in 2023. But what happens when those conditions get so severe that families feel they have to send their children away to get help? In a new CBS News investigation, our national consumer correspondent, Usher Qureshi, takes a deeper look at what critics called the troubled teen industry.
I have not slept through the night in 3 years.
There's positives that need to be shown.
Two young adults and two very different experiences with residential treatment. Each year, tens of thousands of kids like Taylor and Luca are sent to programs that promise to help to improve their mental health.
But what happens when that child returns with more trauma than when they went into treatment? Are families getting the help they expected? How can anyone tell which programs actually work and who's footing the bill? What would your message be to families who say, this kind of treatment is just completely unaffordable?
Well, it is very expensive, and I don't have a good solution for that.
Our reporting found millions of dollars flowing from public school districts to alternative programs, including private facilities. So how can parents and taxpayers know what's really happening when a child alleges abuse?
It's almost like subconsciously you are taught to dismiss these things.
And you did that.
Yes.
And thinking back on it now, how does that make you feel?
Horrible.
But you couldn't have known.
I feel like I should have. I should have.
And Usher Qureshi is with us. Good morning. So give us the size of the scale. I mean, how many kids are we talking about?
Right, so it just depends on what you call a residential treatment facility, but we're talking about tens of thousands of kids in hundreds of these facilities across the country that go into these programs every year.
Are they unregulated?
So they're very loosely regulated. There has been a push at the federal level to try and tighten up some of that regulation, but that has really stalled, and it's taken a long time, which is why a lot of parents don't really understand that there is very little oversight of a lot of these facilities.
You tell the story of the one mother who said, Rochelle, that she didn't believe Taylor and she felt badly about that. And then she has to question herself, why didn't she believe her daughter?
Right. It's a common sort of, story we hear from parents, right, is that they're dealing with children who have, mental health issues where they're lashing out, potentially being violent to themselves or others. And so they're trusting the facility to tell them the truth. And if they say, don't believe what they're saying, everything's fine.
It's almost like they anticipate what the child is going to say and they head it off at the pass.
I mean, Paris Hilton made news with all of this because she was mistreated. So why haven't things changed? She's been advocating for this,
absolutely.
for changes.
And there have been some efforts, but they've been slow. As I mentioned, one of the efforts is to try and create some federal legislation that provides regulation, oversight. But right now, that regulation has not gone that far. What they're doing right now is they're conducting studies, and they're looking at, the scale of the problem, what they might need to put into place, and this patchwork of sort of state regulators who are overseeing them right now.
Well, it's a needed investigation. Looking forward to it. Usher, you and the whole team, thank you so much. And you can watch the full CBS News investigation documentary on YouTube and find more information and resources at cbsnews.com/residential treatment.
I'll have you asking a lot of questions.